All right, you guys. Yes, surprise, surprise. It's just me for now. Tack will be here in just a minute. He's just getting changed. Got home from playing soccer. USA versus Ecuador, and these are the starting lineups. As always, Bot Mob gets it wrong. Not completely wrong, but somewhat wrong. So very likely this is a 3-4-2-1. Matt Freese starting in goal, correct. Back three of Richards, Ream, and Robinson. Richards is in the center, I'm pretty sure, and Ream is on the left, and Miles is on the right. So Miles over McKenzie or CCV. Let's go, Don Garber, to getting his way. And then very likely it's Tessman and Tillman are the double pivot. And then my guess is Tim Weah at wingback on the right, and then Arfson at wingback on the left. And then you have Balogun up top with Tillman and McKennie just behind him in sort of a 3-4-2-1. It's also possible, though, that Weah could be in the 3-4-2-1 behind Balogun, and McKennie could be the wingback. I'm not sure which one it is. We'll have to see how this looks in the actual game. Everything else I'm pretty sure of. Pulisic, some people are asking why he's not there. He's not fit. Apparently hasn't trained with the team enough or whatever. He's on the bench. A-Rob not fit, so we get more Barfston. Other than that, Miles, why does Miles keep getting opportunities? No one understands this, except MLS fanboys. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. We'll see how this works in real time, but very likely a 3-4-2-1. Ecuador pretty much has their full starting lineup outside of the missing players. So Galindez in goal. Back four of Yordones, William Pacho. Hang on. I'm not sure if this is correct either. No, this is not right either. Foot Mob fucked this up
here.
Also. Estupimnan is at left back. They fucked up both lineups. Even the Ecuador lineup is fucked up.
I noticed. Valencia's up top for sure for Ecuador.
Valencia's up top. Estupinan is at left back. Pacho is in defense with Ordonez. And then you can do the rest, Tack, because you know this better than I do. Paez is on the wing for sure.
Yeah, Paez will be out wide on the wing or more of like in behind the center forward. Preciado's a right back. Franco's a midfielder.
Yeah, Franco's a midfielder.
Look.
Yaboa's the midfielder also.
For Ecuador, I think the overall point is they're playing their best players. They're only really missing the three guys that they're missing, right, from the roster. Yeah. Moises Caicedo, their best player. Incapie, that would probably start next to William Pacho. Very good defense. Yeah. The best defense in CONMEBOL in World Cup qualifying. And then they're obviously missing Gonzalo Plata, which would be starting probably Valencia. It'll probably be Valencia, Kendry Paz, and Gonzalo Plata. Gonzalo Plata is a good player, just very inconsistent. But the thing with Ecuador in World Cup qualifying, and I talked about this in the preview, this is a team that was the best defense in World Cup qualifying, and it wasn't even close. They conceded 5 goals in 18 games. Argentina was the second best defense. They conceded 10. But on offense, they were one of the worst offenses. They were only better than like the bottom two, which was like Chile and Peru, whatever, or Chile and Peru.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is I'm not sure how the game's going to play out, but if I was a betting man, there's a very high odds here that it ends like 0-0 or 1-0 for someone.
Yeah.
Looking at both
that's what
teams.
It's looking like too.
But I do want to add that Ecuador, based on their press conferences and everything, they're going for the win because of the FIFA rankings. They want to get pot 2.
But we're at home. We have to beat Ecuador
win.
At home.
Yeah.
We have to beat Ecuador at home. Sorry. No excuses.
I got to put the game on. It's on Peacock, right?
It should be on Peacock. I'm just watching on FuboTV. I already signed in. Come on.
Guys. Yeah, Peacock or TNT, I think as well. But everyone in the chat, make sure to drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. And make sure to thank Pete in the chat right there because I was playing pickup soccer and I was a little late. So he took over here to save the day so we could start the stream right away.
Dude, you've saved my ass so many times.
Yeah, and then he saved mine this time. I lost track of time because I was supposed to be back home 15 minutes ago. Now, in regards to this game, did you talk about the U.S. starting 11?
Yeah. So I said it's a 3-4-2-1 very likely with either McKennie or Weah as the right wing back. And the other one is in the 2 behind Balogun.
Any issues with this lineup from your end?
Miles. Arston. Pretty much just those two. But Arston, I mean, from the roster, he was always going to be. Honestly, I would have probably preferred to play McKennie and Weah as wingbacks. Honestly, put Weah as the left wingback and at least put Freeman on the right wingback. Better than Arston. Or you could play McKennie and Weah as wingbacks and have Luna. I don't know if it's better necessarily, but Luna.
My biggest issue is Miles, though, out of them all.
Yeah, that's the big one, obviously. Miles is the big one. Mark McKenzie gets no minutes at all in the Gold Cup, pretty much. Starting in France in a back three. This is actually a formation that suits Mark McKenzie. We always play in a back two. He's pretty much played in a back three his whole life. And we're not even going to give him a shot because we got to give, an MLS player a shot. It could also be a 3-5-2. Some people are saying that. I'm saying 3-4-2-1 because that's what Poch last used against Japan. If it's a 3-5-2, then it could be, Tillman right behind Balogun in a free role and McKennie as an attacking midfielder. That's possible also.
There's really no evidence that it's that it would be a 3-5-2. So I'll probably go more with what Pete was saying because there's just no evidence. He's never played that way. Now, could he be testing? Yeah. My main question with Pochettino is, what exactly is he testing with Miles Robinson at this point? Like, what is being tested? Has he not?
Nothing to test.
He's given Miles Robinson, I think, more minutes than Mark McKenzie by now. Cameron Carter-Vickers, Noah Kai Banks was left at home, so you know what Miles is at this point. So what exactly is he testing when he puts Miles Robinson? Because we keep hearing this, that he's experimenting and trying to get the team ready. Sure. So, Arvston at this point, you're no longer testing him, right? Because we've seen so much of Arvston this year that it just leads me to believe that Arvston is a lock, at least in the roster. He's a lock.
He's definitely a lock. There's no question about it.
My other question to you is this: okay, let's say we're playing a 3-5-2, whatever. The goals could come from Balogun, from Weah. If Tillman is having a garbage game or just one of those sleepy games that he has sometimes, where are the opportunities going to come from? Who's going to create with this team? It's not going to come from
a very stingy defense too, right?
Yeah, because Weah and Balogun are very direct players, right? You put a through ball and they'll find it, but they're not really like center forwards or forwards that come back, dribble, drop into space, pick a pass. They don't do that, right?
Honestly, maybe a set piece, like a Chris Richards header. I'm trying to think
that might be the only way.
A Golazo from Tessman. I'm trying to think here.
A Golazo from Tactical Man. Maybe I could hop in and just score one. No, but we'll see how the lineup goes. I'm more concerned. Two things that we should be concerned about here. Well, this is kind of stupid what I'm about to say, but Ecuador is a team that averaged less than a goal per game in CONMEBOL World Cup qualifying. That means if we concede more than one goal today, that's very concerning. Very concerning.
If we concede any goals, it's concerning.
No, it is, but two, you're like, what the heck, man?
Yeah.
What? Did Ecuador score? There might have been like 2 games or so, but I don't think they score more than 2 goals in any game in World Cup qualifying. So if they do that, and this is not me making fun of Ecuador, this is a very good team. I'm just saying that this is not a team known for scoring goals. And on the other hand, as good as their defense is at home, you got to score.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so you know, they scored more than 2 goals against Bolivia in Ecuador.
Wow.
That's about it.
Isn't Bolivia the worst team in CONMEBOL?
Well, they get a few games at home that they get points. But yeah, they're the worst team. But the Brazil beat them 5-0 in World Cup qualifying while struggling when they played at home.
Damn.
So Zach is saying, does Pochettino really hate Scally that much? The rumor we've heard was that Scally was doing like donuts with a golf cart. We don't know if it's true. And that pissed off Pochettino. Even if Scally did that. What?
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, even if Scally did that and it pissed him off, at some point you have to talk to the player if he can contribute, right?
Yeah.
And if you're putting players like Alex Freeman, Arvston, A-Rob, and you're even missing a fullback in the roster, right? An actual fullback or wingback. Yeah. Just one thing.
Also, if Scally was playing in MLS, I think he'd be in this roster.
Unless
Like
it
I
was
think
like,
there's a different standard for the European players. Like, oh, you did donuts, but that's okay. We're trying to get your franchise some love.
and say American Auto Transport LLC. Guys, I need to hear some positivity. Please come on. Yeah, the positivity will come if the players perform.
Yeah, you guys are looking to us for positivity. Like, look at us, yeah, against Italy, right? The under-20s, very positive, very excited. Time for the senior team to start giving us something to be positive about.
And Moise is saying 6:40 a.m. to watch Brazil destroy Korea on an illegal streaming app, and I ended up giving my phone chlamydia, but I was able to give it antibiotic. Good for you.
I'm
Good for
glad.
you. Yeah, Brazil beat. Here's the thing, too, Pete. Brazil, a struggling Brazil side, right? Everyone's been talking about how Brazil's been crap this cycle. They beat South Korea 5-0. The same South Korea that ran circles around us like a month ago.
Yeah. That made us
So
look like amateurs.
you guys can do whatever you want with that specific information right there. Either Brazil's back or we are complete and utter dog shit. Or maybe somewhere in between. Yeah. Brazil's kind of back and we're not super dog shit. We're like a Chihuahua poop. Not like a big dog, like a small dog. But no, in terms of positivity, guys, I mean, McKennie's back. That's a positive. We get to watch Richards once again with the national team. Aiden Morris gets a shot. Tessman gets a shot. Balogun, maybe Balogun and Way are up top. There are positives with the lineup. It's just a matter of like how we're going to play and how it performs. We can't really be positive when the U.S. has been complete crap for a long time. The U20s that are winning, we're being positive about the U20s. They're winning. Celebrating.
Well.
We're happy. Yeah. But the positivity, here's the thing that people like don't understand. It's like the positivity and negativity doesn't really come from us. It comes from what happens. Because if this team is like winning, and we're hating, no one's going to watch. It's just stupid. I wouldn't watch. So again, let's get a win today. Let's start getting on track. Let's get a win.
We have 6 months to the World Cup. We have 6 months to the World Cup, pretty much, or the World Cup camp. Because the World Cup camp is like May, early May it starts. So
no, not early May. It's like 20th, late May.
Is it that late? I thought they were together for like a whole month before the World Cup starts.
No, they're together for like 14 to 15 days. That's why we get probably 2 friendlies. But just to see. And then even American Auto Transport saying, I don't know why he keeps playing Arsenal. We don't know either. That's what we're saying about like positivity and all that. It gets to a point where why are we starting Miles like a couple months away from the World Cup with only 6 games left? One of them is already taken by Miles Robinson. Out of the 6 games that are left for the final roster, Miles just took one. Might take the second one on Tuesday.
He might. Poch is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
To be fair, also Tim Ream.
Yeah, but at least with Tim Ream, he's generally played well for the U.S.
No,
right?
but aren't we testing? If we're testing, when are you going to test McKenzie and Cameron Carter-Vickers? If we're testing,
I'd be fine. You start McKenzie next to Richards this time, and then the second game you start CCV next to Richards, and you kind of get a look at both of them. Then November you bring Banks in, and you let Banks start in that back three. I think Ream is the captain. He's locked starter. I'm not saying he should be. I'm just saying he has more of an argument to be in that back three than Miles does.
Anyone asking about Pulisic? Pulisic, apparently it's a knock. He's fine. It's just they're resting him. It's his ankle. I mean, it's Pulisic, right? Like our best player ever, brilliant player, but not like kind of frail. We know that at this point, Pulisic.
Despite all the rest he had this summer and the easy schedule he has with Milan. And also, have you noticed he doesn't finish games for Milan? Like he almost never plays 90 minutes. They pull him off a lot.
Yeah, I think the guy's
he's
body,
still getting injured.
I think the body just can't handle it. His body.
Yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, they said Mauricio Pochettino said on the English language broadcast that Pulisic had some swelling in his ankle after Wednesday's training session. Apparently, it's a lingering issue from Milan's preseason. So that's why sometimes, of course, rest is important, but it doesn't matter how much you rest. You play, and immediately someone knocks you on the ankle, you're injured. Some injuries are contact injuries, so it doesn't matter how much you rest.
Yeah.
Zach saying bad USMNT team and bad ticket prices, no World Cup for me. Yeah, I'm not going to the games also because I need to cover it. But if I wasn't covering it with the ticket prices that I saw, I would definitely be watching from home regardless. S27, won't any U20 guys make the 2026 World Cup team? I would say it's close to a 0% chance of any of them making it. It's close. I wouldn't say zero because you never know,
If we
right?
had like 12 injuries, maybe.
So not zero, but pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Noah Correa, coming in late. Anyone else surprised by starting Miles over Carter Vickers and McKenzie and Morris playing at the 10? So Morris is definitely not playing at the 10. He's not playing at the 10. It's wrong from football, even though football has Morris on the right wing. The 10 will probably be Tillman.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of Carter Vickers and McKenzie, them not starting in Miles, yeah. I thought this was the game to actually test one of them in a back three with Ream and Richards. But apparently Pochettino wants to see Miles once again.
Miles just got a new DP contract. MLS lifer confirmed. I mean, he was always an MLS lifer. Nobody wanted him when he was free agent. So,
You know what?
the chance of
what's
someone
funny?
paying money for him.
I mean, sure, we're going to play Australia. That's also not known as a powerhouse for scoring goals. But today we're facing the team that's known for defending well and being terrible attacking. So we end up getting like a clean sheet at 0-0. It's like, see, Miles held
Miles
Ecuador.
is incredible. He held on to 36-year-old Liga MX striker Valencia. Although probably Richards is going to be marking Valencia, to be honest.
Yeah, because Richards will play as a central center back, probably.
Yeah.
Well, score prediction.
I'm going to go 0-0.
0-0.
I mean, or you know what? No, I'll be optimistic. 1-0 to the good guys, the U.S. I'll say 1-0 to the U.S.
1-1 for me.
Okay.
I don't trust Arfston. I don't
True.
trust Miles. Matt Freese has been good, but also not the best goalkeeper in the world. Let's put it that way. And I think there's going to be some lack of chemistry with the American players. That midfield never played together, for example. Tillman, Morris, and Tessman.
Yeah.
I'm going 1-1, which might be optimistic. But 1-1. I think because I'll say one thing. Scoring against Ecuador, I'd say that's a decent accomplishment. We should probably get 2 goals if we want to say good, but get a goal. Score against this great defense that Ecuador has.
Yeah.
Matt
William
is saying,
Pacho is a Champions League winner.
yeah, that's a world-class center back right there. That's a top. Kendry Paez is one of the most promising players in the world. Estupinan is a very good Serie A left back. Played in the Premier League and was good with Brighton as well. Ordonez is also a very physical defender. He's a good defender too. But Matt is saying, wasn't a debate with someone on YouTube. A YouTube debate. They said Roldan played well against Japan. Am I blind, or was he awful against Japan's B team? First, it's more like Japan's C team, according to many people from Japan. And the thing with Japan's B team, I think Roldan, it's just that we set the bar so low that when he's not complete shit, people think he was incredible. He wasn't complete shit. So people thought he was incredible. I thought he was mediocre throughout the game.
I think mediocre is generous.
Yeah, it might be. But definitely not good. That I did not see. Choo Choo Pamela, thank you for the super chat. Choo Choo Pamela. And Jonathan Hernandez says, I'm not sure if the championship is better than MLS. I think the championship is better than MLS. Not by a lot. Like the margin might not be that big between those leagues, but it's better.
Yeah, it is.
And everyone, if you just tuned in, make sure to drop a like. I'm going to put the score up here because the game's about to start in 3 minutes. It should have already started, but
it's always late. It's U.S. soccer. They always do it late, so you watch the.
You know what I'm noticing now too? This is why Ecuador is talking so much about winning this game. I think the FIFA rankings, you get more points if you beat someone ranked higher than you, like the U.S. So beating us here is very important for them. We're ranked higher.
Yeah.
Oh, in case anyone's wondering, because they say the FIFA rankings are useless. They're not power rankings. You're right. But they're not useless because they define the pots of the World Cup. So Ecuador right now, they want to win this game because they want to be pot 2 and get in an easier group. It matters to them. It doesn't matter to us because we're going to be pot 1 regardless. But again,
So, but they are useless in terms of evaluating teams. Like if anybody points to a team and says their FIFA ranking, I don't pay any attention to them because
No, yeah.
they're completely inaccurate. If you want to do anything, there's other ways to evaluate national teams that are much better than FIFA rankings.
Well, let's be real. The way we've been the past 2 years, there's no way in hell we're 16.
No, we're not in the top 20. We're probably not in the top 30.
Right now, until proven otherwise, no.
No.
Unless if you look at talent, sure. But the way we've been playing and the results, we're not. Timothy saying, do you guys think we'll ever find out what really happened with Scally? He must really have pissed off Pochettino. I think eventually things leak. We might not find out while Pochettino's in charge, but I think at some point it might leak, right? Gio Reyna and Berhalter, no one knew during the World Cup what happened, but eventually things leaked. So
I will say that Poch also gets pissed off very easily. For example, in the press conference last week, he got pissed off at I think it was Jeff Carlisle for asking. He said he was curious why Musa and Scally weren't there. It was a very mild, very classic MLS, I mean, like American soccer journalist question, right? Super like, hey, Poch, thanks for being here. Love the shirt. I'm just curious. And then Poch got really pissed off at him. So it doesn't take much to piss off Poch. Let's just keep that in mind.
yeah, he seems to be. He
He's a very
reminds me
sensitive
of
man. Very sensitive man.
yeah, a little bit like reminds me of modern day Casey Keller sometimes, where Pochettino's underwear is just so tight, it's squeezing his balls, and it's squeezing his balls so badly that just like a tiny little thing can just piss the guy off. You know, when you're in a bad mood, that underwear that's old or you gain some weight and it's just way too tight down there, and you're just always pissed off. That's like very very often that happens to like older uncles and grandfathers.
Yeah.
That's happening to Pochettino. He might have gained some weight. The underwear's tight and it's not looking good down there. So,
Yeah.
That's what I think happens with Pochettino. And anyone wondering why they say when you get older, why are you so grumpy? It's not because of age. It's other problems, and a tight underwear is one of them. They're saying way too specific. I'm not being specific enough. Trust me, I could get way more specific than that. You guys want me to get more specific than that? They're saying Noah's saying can't stand the Pochettino hate. Y'all hate on everything that man does. If he starts winning, I mean, it can change. But look at his results. It's he's making.
He's the worst first year and a half of any USMNT coach in 25 years. Okay. So I'm sorry. He deserves all the hate he's getting. He's been absolute shit since he took over. Just look at his results.
And also like he's giving us too much content or too much stuff to hate on.
Yeah.
Like at least win games. Like Berhalter, like it's crazy. Like you guys know us. We're not pro Berhalter, but Berhalter did a better job so far, of course, right? We'll see how it all ends. But so far, Berhalter was better than
finished fourth, guys. He finished fourth in the Nations League. Fourth.
I'm as far as it gets from a Berhalter fan. So it really hurts me and it breaks my heart to say that so far from what we've seen from Pochettino, Berhalter did a better job.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he did a good job.
No.
Game started for me, by the way.
Same here. I have two on, like the TNT one has started. The Peacock is a little delayed. I'm at second 20.
Whoa. Ecuador was really pressing high up the field. They're going for it.
Yeah, they're going for the win. Yep. And we're going to figure out how we're playing very soon. So Tillman's very high up the field. Who's playing the wing back on the right? Is it actually Weah?
I'm trying to see. Right now I'm getting close-ups of Miles Robinson's new cornrows. Yeah, it looks like Weah. Yeah, Weah's on the right. It's a 3-4-2-1. It's a 3-4-2-1. Or 3-5-2 with Tillman as the second striker. It's one of those two.
So is
McKennie's definitely in midfield.
Yeah, so let me go through these super chats real quick so I can focus on the game. Jonathan Hernandez saying, I'm not convinced all MLS players who move to the championship start for those teams right away. And they're mid-good players, not the best in MLS. I'm sorry, Aiden Morris was one of the best midfielders in MLS.
Yeah, he was.
And who else? Like Ajiman is not doing as well as you think. Like Ajiman had one header goal, 2 lucky assists, and he's like falling all over the floor playing for a relegation side. Who's the MLS player that comes out and does well? Aiden Morris?
Yeah, give us some names. Who are these MLS players?
Caleb Wiley was among the best left backs in MLS. Like not the best, but a top 5, top 6.
He's very good.
And he's just playing Watford right now, but nothing special. Like, what are these players in MLS that are doing so well? Sargent was in MLS. Haji Wright was in Europe a long time ago. So who are these MLS players that are doing so well in the championship? I don't know. If you can list them, it would help me. Anthony's saying, I want Reyna and Berhalter in the same roster so they can argue which dad is a bigger a-hole. We don't want Berhalter in the roster, so no.
No, thank you. Yeah, Ecuador is really pressing very high. This is good for us. I like this. This. They're pressing very intensely.
They're probably going to actually go for the win, as we said. They're going to try.
Yeah.
I know some people are going to say, like, what do you mean go for the win? They always go for the win. We're talking about a friendly, right? Sometimes friendly teams don't care as much, but we talked about why Ecuador does, in fact, care because of the FIFA rankings.
Arfston beat.
Of course. So Arfston beat down the right, cross from Preciado, and right to the
head. Good work by Matt Reese to say Arfston can't even keep up with him while he's falling.
No.
Preciado's falling.
He's kind of slow, Arfston.
He's so slow, dude.
But, dude, he can do a proper step over. That's about it. Steven Spada said, I just got here and I don't like this lineup. Yeah, we don't hate it, but we don't love it either. Let's put it this way. Miles, Arfston, there's a few iffy things here and there. We're also missing Pulisic. That kind of hurts the team quite a bit. Not having Pulisic's never a good thing. But so far, 3 minutes, it's been all Ecuador.
It's not looking good.
And last but not least, Jean-Pierre Castro, my 3-year-old son actually makes better decisions than Pochettino. Says a lot about Pochettino. Or your 3-year-old son is a genius.
Maybe he's a genius.
Imagine he gives his son to pick like a roster and just picks the perfect roster. 3-year-old son.
Yeah, well, remember BJ's first roster? And then I felt so relaxed watching BJ Callahan's teams play.
Yeah, those were the good old days. Is there a way to watch this game? The game is on Peacock. It's also on TNT. Corner kick for Ecuador. Ball goes in through oh my God, through the middle. Shot. Did that almost hit the post?
I know. It was a good header by Richards, but then we didn't close this guy down fast enough.
Yeah, I'll say one thing. It's been only 4 minutes. If it continues like this, it's going to get ugly.
I know. This is going to remind me a little bit of Switzerland if we don't get control of this game.
We need to slow it down.
4-0 at halftime.
Yeah, because Ecuador is very intense to start this game.
Why are we trying to play out of the back under this press? It's so stupid. Just go long and go win the second ball.
Oh, my God. Tim Ream, we're trying to play out of the back. We might almost another. Are we really going to try to play out of the back again? Another goal kick for the US.
This is a super intense high press. This is a full-on press. What are we doing? What is Poch
Have we
doing?
progressed the ball more than 10 yards forward?
I don't think so. It's Ecuador's again.
Yeah. We haven't, we're getting bullied.
Yeah. Okay, Balogun, good run. Oh, nice, Balogun. Beautiful run. Oh, bad touch in the box. Watch this Balogun run.
Also, he's doing the run and there's no one there. There's just
nobody with him.
He's going to have to solo run, pull a Maradona run to score.
Yeah. Aguiman would have fallen down about 8 miles ago.
All right. So everyone, if you just made it here, make sure to drop a like in the stream. It helps the channel quite a bit. I don't know how many we have. I arrived late and that's all. Let's try to get 500 likes or more. Whatever you guys can help us with. I appreciate it and it's free. Corner kick for the US. Thanks to Balogun single-handedly just taking the ball on his own. Ball goes in. Okay. At least Richards got his head on the ball.
Yeah.
And it deflected. So that's another corner for the United States.
Corner.
You know what's good here, Pete? I have Peacock on the TV, and it's delayed in comparison to TNT, so I can quickly watch the replay as soon as it happens.
Yeah. Terrible corner from Tillman.
Oh, honestly, both corners, where even the first one that found Richards' head, it's too weak. It's too lobbed, so you can't really get a strong header on it.
Can't get any power on it. This Ecuador coach looks like a badass.
Yeah, he's
Like a
Argentine.
hipster. Uh,
He won the Copa Sudamericana in Comebol with Defesa y Justicia, which is pretty insane.
wow.
That's a team that is not good from Argentina or not known, and he won it and he beat Palmeiras in the Super Cup, which also not very normal to happen. So he's got something there, and their press is very cohesive.
Yeah, no, they look good.
William Pacho is able to quickly dispossess Balogun, but Balogun's always on his own.
Yeah, there's no support.
No. Dude, it's almost one of those games that if Balogun scores, it's going to be a banger. He's going to have to go through like 3 guys.
Yeah, it's going to be a solo run.
Steven Spada, Pulisic is on limited minutes, right? I guess you could put it that way, yeah. He has a banged up ankle, so he's fit, and he might play. I guess it depends on how the game is going, too. There's a chance that we might not see Pulisic today.
Oh!
How ahead of you are you? Tillman to Balogun. Tillman and Balogun. Tillman forward to Balogun. Good moment in transition. Balogun. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper.
Oh,
best chance of the game.
That's honestly, that's our best with this team. Transitions, man. Let the quality players transition. That was a nice combination play with Balogun and Tillman. 1-2 touch passing, but again, nobody in the box, right? Like nobody got there.
Yeah, we've been the video I made too. I kept talking about this, how we have to play. We've been talking this for years at this point. We have to play in transition. That's also the thing with the American players that we have. They're not good against low blocks, which also means even if you're not playing a low block, we're simply not good enough against well-organized defenses in general. If it's a well-organized defense, we're not the best team. And the time of the game where the defense is the most disorganized is when they're shifting from one phase to play to the other, which is in transition.
Yeah. All right, Tack. I'm going to be in and out.
See you soon, Pete. Chris Kwan with Hong Kong dollars, right? Is that from Hong Kong? He said the Defesa and Justicia B. Cassesi, which is the coach from Ecuador, had the unknown Lisandro Martinez and Enzo Fernandez. That's when they were there. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Because I know Enzo went to River Plate right after, right? You might be right. But yes, that was a very good Defesa y Justicia team that they had. And Beccacesi was able to lead them to win the Copa Sudamericana. And then they beat Palmeiras also in the Super Cup. Ecuador recovers the ball here. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Tillman to Aiden Morris. Good ball from Aiden Morris right there. At least press resistant right there. Oh, Mr. Krabs saying, Tack, take off your shirt and flex your muscles. No, I'm fat. I'm not doing anything of that. I'm fat, not flexing anything. I'm past my prime. Julian Vivas saying, what do you think of McKennie coming back to MLS? If it's true, I want him nowhere near the national team. I'll take Kramaski over him. I think, from what I've heard, McKennie will very likely, I would give it like a 90% chance, be back in MLS by the summer of 2026. Now, the winter of 2026, January, I mean, very unlikely. But during the summer, very likely. Very likely. Arfston with the ball. Now the U.S. is at least calming the game down, which is what we needed. Ecuador kind of calmed down with their press. Arfston, good ball, finding McKennie. And dispossessed. Kevin Campbell saying your thoughts on the U20 boys. I've been talking about it a lot because we've been doing live watch-alongs for them, right? We've been watching the U20s. The U20s, I don't see this U20 side with any high-ceiling players, but they have many good players. And we talked about them, like Brooklyn Reigns has been fantastic. I think Nico Sakiri is a good player. Kremaski I don't rate very highly, but he has been playing well. Oh, ball through Tillman. This could be dangerous. Cross from Tillman. There's no one to get their head there. No one. But that'll be a corner for the U.S. There's good players with the U20s. There's no high ceiling player, in my opinion. But overall, they've been playing quite well. They've been playing very well, actually. They're in the quarterfinals, and they'll face their toughest challenge on Sunday. We play Morocco on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time for the quarterfinals. If we beat Morocco, we'll play Norway or France in the semis. I like our odds. Like, we already lit up France in the group stage. I like our odds of making it to the final. The big challenge is obviously Morocco on Sunday. Okay, that'll be a corner for the United States. 12 minutes here into the game. Corner for the United States. Just take the damn corner. Just take the corner. All right, corner sent in. Cleared by Ecuador once again. Another clearance by Ecuador. And is that... We've been playing better than Ecuador. After the first 5 minutes, which we were pretty damn bad the first 5 minutes, we've been better since. So first 5 minutes, it was mostly Ecuador. The past 7 minutes has been mostly the U.S. with some decent chances. Actually, we had a very good chance with Balogun. Adam Fode saying, do you see Flo or floating Balogun as our top striker? Yes, Balogun should be our starting center forward. If he's healthy, he's our starting center forward. He's a really good player. He is better than Haji Wright, in my opinion. Better than Sargent, better than Pepe. Balogun's a very good player. In my opinion, he's our starter, no questions asked. Tim Weah playing as a wingback with the U.S. Okay, Miles Robinson. Back to Chris Richards. Aiden Morris. Nice spin, but he's fouled. That's a foul for the United States. A little bit of a dangerous spin from Aiden Morris right there, but he's fouled. Sync. Oh, you guys want to know what minute I'm at? I'm at minute 13 and 55 seconds, 13 and 56. I'm about to hit minute 14 right now. 14. Just hit 14. Steven Spada, if we can bring this more consistently, I could actually come around to Pochettino. Yeah, so far, besides the first few minutes when we tried to play out of the back and we were getting pressed and it just wasn't working, we've improved quite a bit. Arfston wins the header, and that'll be a throw-in for Ecuador. Throw-in for Ecuador. Saying Julian Vivas, who will replace McKennie in the USMNT? Is McKennie actually a starter for us when everyone's available right now? I don't know if McKennie's actually a starter for us if everyone's available. Okay, Ecuador has the ball now. 14 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, long ball right there. Doesn't reach Ener Valencia. That'll be a goal kick for the United States. Goal kick for the U.S. Ener Valencia couldn't reach that. And then Loser saying, take Malik Tillman off corners. Yep, his corner deliveries have been kind of shit so far. Pulisic on the bench. We don't know if Pulisic will actually play today. I hope Pulisic gets a few minutes at least, but it's kind of uncertain right now. We're not really sure if Pulisic will play. If he could at least get 30 minutes off the bench, it'd be pretty good. Christian Pulisic. I can't see it here on StreamYard. Can anyone in the chat put how many likes do we have in the stream so far? I can't see it right now. And Bronny Van Exo saying attacking triangle with Pulisic, Balogun, Gio at the 10. That would be good. But it doesn't... Oh, okay. Ecuador. That could be dangerous. Richards. Cleared. I think Miles cleared it. But it could also be Tillman. Like right now, you can't start Gio Reyna over Tillman. Personally, I prefer Gio Reyna over Tillman, but I cannot like him. So 270 likes is what I'm seeing more people say. 270. So yeah, let's get those likes up. Come on. We can at least hit 500 as soon as possible. At least 500. Yeah, right now you cannot start Gio over Tillman simply because Gio's not really playing for his club at all, and he's injured. So, but a fit Gio, a healthy Gio, yeah. Regardless, even if you have Gio off the bench or Tillman off the bench, those are pretty damn good options, right? To have. You need to have good players coming off the bench as well. You can't only rely on the starters. Tim Weah down the right. He finds, who's that? Tessman? Tessman tries to find Balogun. That's another corner for the U.S. We've been much better than Ecuador the past 10 minutes. Much better than Ecuador. Oh, 347 likes now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. It's growing. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm being very patient, but we're slowly getting there. We'll hit 500 soon enough. Eventually we'll hit 500. Corner kick for the U.S. Corner kick for the United States. 17 minutes and 20 seconds. Tillman once again. We'll see how he's been kind of poop with his corners. Tillman, okay. Not a good delivery again. And Ecuador trying to go in transition. Okay, this could be dangerous from Ecuador. Maybe not. It's a free kick for Ecuador. And Chris Richards will get a really, ref? It's a bit of a soft yellow. I know he stopped the counterattack, but you don't give a yellow that early in the game for someone just fouling on the counterattack. Maybe it's because the Ecuadorian player is holding his balls. Did Richards grab his balls? Because Richards, it seemed like Richards fouled him from behind. Oh, no. It was, okay. It was earlier in the play. Aiden Morris hit the Ecuadorian player on the balls. That's why he's in pain. Poor guy. Doug Douglas. McKennie can play everywhere, so it's kind of hard. So he's kind of a starter due to injuries, and there's always injuries. He's a great utility player. Sure, but if we have most of the team healthy, I don't know if he starts. But you're right. If there's injuries, the odds of McKennie starting are pretty high because he can play as a wingback. He can play in the central midfield. He can play as an attacking midfielder. He's very versatile. But with everyone healthy, I don't know if McKennie's a starter these days for the U.S. And Steven Spada saying, if we hit 500 likes, we're going to get a goal. Usually it's 1,000. Usually it's 1,000 likes. But okay, we'll settle for 500 today. Ecuador, ball delivered. Tim Ream clears it. Ball goes back. Ecuador now in possession. 19 minutes. Ball goes forward. Ecuador finally calming the game down a little bit. I guess that press that Ecuador had early in the game, you can't keep that up forever, right? So they did it for 5 minutes. They're trying to get an early goal. They did it for roughly 5 minutes. Who's Kato Kalin coaching Ecuador? No, it's Becasesi, the coach. Sebastian Becasesi. Ecuador building out of the back here. Good press from the U.S. We recover the ball. McKennie. That's McKennie down the right. Tries to drive inside, but Ecuador recovers. I think that's Stupinan. I don't know if you guys remember. Wasn't it Stupinan the player that injured McKennie? Or am I wrong? Who? I think is Stupinan, when he played for Villarreal, he actually injured McKennie in the Champions League. If my memory... Oh, Pete's here. Hey. Sorry.
We're playing okay. After that first few minutes, we've sort of come to life a little bit.
I think what happened was Ecuador just pressed crazy for 5 minutes to try to get an early lead. Once they stopped pressing, because you can't press like that for the whole game, we got comfortable and we're playing well for the most part. Yeah,
we're playing fine. Although Richards took a yellow to bail out Arston.
Yeah.
Arston even tried to foul his man. He couldn't catch up.
And I would rather Arston get a yellow.
Yeah, we all would. Oh my God, Balogun.
Dude, Balogun's good.
Dude, we keep this man healthy. Look at that. Like a little more dip on that, and that's a curler into the top corner.
I know we can't really count on Gio right now, but if our front three right there was Balogun, Tillman, and Pulisic, this would be fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Arston is just having the classic Arston game, right? Defensively, always a liability.
Oh, he just gave the ball away. Watch this. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, he looks a little out of his depth for this game because he's not offering much going forward, obviously, against a tougher defense. And here comes Ecuador with Ener Valencia. The problem right now, Pete, is that the chances we're creating, it's mostly like Balogun trying to single-handedly create it.
Yeah.
That's the main issue. It's not, besides that one time where Tillman actually did a good job with him, it's mostly like Balogun like trying to figure out something out of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, Tillman, we still have to see, right? Tillman needs to start looking good against better teams, not in the Gold Cup. That's the problem we have right now.
Now, I'll say
But I
one thing,
mean,
though. The press in the beginning was kind of concerning because if it's a better team, or at least a team that's better on offense, they probably would have scored early on with us trying to play
yeah,
out. We
but
have
that's
to
a
adjust.
World Cup. You can't, if they're pressing you like that early, that intensely, you just go long.
Where is it? Weah back to Miles. Tries to clear it whatever way he can. Balogun, even his holdup is good today.
I know it's been really good today. I'm really liking this version of Balogun we're seeing. I think if Pulisic can come on in the second half, you can see how they can combine. Oh, McKennie. Oh,
Yeah, I think for Pulisic to be on the bench, I'm assuming they're probably preparing him to play like 30 minutes or so. I
oh my
think
God, Richards got beat.
by Valencia. Oh,
Yeah,
no. Good touch from Valencia. Goes forward. Shot. Oh, 1-0 Ecuador. Fucking shit.
damn.
I told you before the stream, one thing with Valencia is he's fast. If he beats you, it's hard to catch him.
It's crazy. He's 36.
Yeah, but he's just fast guy. Like, he's very athletic, super fast. It's more or less what Ener Valencia has been throughout his career. He's a pace merchant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and for us to score a goal, if Pulisic doesn't come on, it's going to be tough because we're pretty much relying on Balogun
To
saving the
create
day.
magic on his own.
That's what happens when you don't play CONCACAF scrubs, right? One mistake, and there you go.
Yep. Crazy because Richards has been our best defender for a while now. And for Richards to make that mistake, it's even worse because it's like, damn, can we rely on anyone?
It's what
What do you
happens.
think of what do you think of Fries's positioning there?
Probably poor, right? The shot itself wasn't great. It wasn't also very powerful.
I wonder if Fries could have done better there, to be honest.
I would have
Not
to
that
see.
it's mostly on Richards for sure.
I
And
think
then
it's one of
Morris,
those goals where you don't say it's on Freeze, but it was savable.
yeah. Well, we got to keep going here. Oh,
Yeah, that's why you need to play games like this, right? Because when you play like the Guatemalas of the world,
yeah.
you make a lot of these mistakes and you don't get punished for it. Now, when you play against a team that is actually accustomed to pressure, playing against Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, you make one mistake, they punish you. And that's what happened to us so far in this game because we were actually playing a
Oh,
bit better than Ecuador for the past like 20 minutes.
oh my God! Watch this corner.
Tillman, ball goes in through Evan Richards. Oh my God, it would have been his redemption.
That would have been such a redemption goal from Richards, man. That's a great save.
Yeah, good strike.
Yeah, very good strike.
Oh boy. And the concern here is what we talked about. Well, now it's a good test for the US because Ecuador is going for the win, like we said about the FIFA rankings, and they have the lead. So now we have to figure it out against an opponent that's not just going to give it to us.
No, we have to.
My other concern is Richards is on a yellow. We're playing a
I
bit of a
know.
high line, and the Ecuadorian forwards are fast.
Yeah.
Could get another yellow here.
Well, if he gets sent off, he's also going to miss Australia.
Is there a suspension for a friendly?
I think you still miss one game, right?
I don't think so for friendlies.
No?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I know the friendlies don't count for a suspension in the World Cup. That I know for sure.
Not in the World Cup, but I think you still miss the next game.
Devonta Jones said, "Help! There's a 37-year-old Liga MX players on our best." Yeah. Ener Valencia is also not known for being a great center forward. He's very, very wasteful, but he's fast as hell. And we
Yeah.
got one touch, beat Richards, and I think Matt Freese probably could have done a better job too. So it's two mistakes in the same play.
Also, I want to call out Morris because in the build-up, Morris is the one who flies in for the challenge and misses the ball altogether. So I think Morris has some culpability too.
Yeah, I want to rewatch this goal at halftime. Yep. Balogun again holding the ball. Tillman, one thing that pisses me off about Tillman is like overly casual in the game. There's no aggression. Like doesn't seem like the dude cares ever.
Well, it's the same thing Gio gets criticized for, but for some reason we give Tillman a pass for it. I mean, to be fair, at least Tillman is playing and scoring goals for his club.
Kinda.
Probably why.
He's definitely
I mean,
playing.
that's 2 goals for Leverkusen. Give him that.
Yeah. Let's see. Jeff Carey saying, "Tack Pete, hugs and kisses." Thank you, Jeff Carey. Spicy Jeff.
Hello, Spicy Jeff. How's the van?
Carlos asking, "How are we doing?" Carlos, we are doing well. I thought the U.S. So far, I think the U.S. has played well.
I think so too.
It's
I think
just that
outside of the goal, we've actually looked like the better team. More corners, more chances created.
I just think that we do. Well, I wouldn't say we lack the killer instinct, but some American players do. It's just Ener Valencia went there, had one shot, one opportunity, and boom, we were punished. I think we're also not accustomed to playing good teams. We're used to playing CONCACAF, where you keep making mistakes and nothing happens.
Yeah. That was very reckless from Tillman. Very reckless.
I'll say one thing though: it's been a good game so far for a
No, it
friendly.
has. It's been fun. It's been a fun game.
Yeah, I
But
know
we need a
some people.
win. We need a
People
win.
talk. People also talked about positivity. I'll say one thing: I'm definitely much more positive about this performance compared to what we saw against South Korea.
Oh yeah, but that's low bar attack. Low
Yeah.
bar.
Well, I guess progress, right? Maybe Pulisic coming on changes something. Balogun
Yeah.
won't be as isolated.
I think what this game is showing so far is we still don't really have a lot of creative forces in this team.
We still rely a lot on Pulisic. That's the problem.
Yeah, and apparently Balogun.
Yeah. Well, that's better. That's 2 now. We got to 2.
Yeah.
That's some level of improvement. Free kick here. Pervis is stooping on. And that's a field goal. 3 points for Ecuador right there over the crossbar. Yeah, the only thing I want to say to US fans is like, let's not make excuses that Pulisic's not playing because they also don't have Caicedo, right? So,
I mean, we're missing a lot of quite a few players. Des, Johnny, Adams, Pulisic, Gio. We're missing a lot of guys.
yeah, they're missing Caicedo. Oh my God, freeze! You saw that?
I must have been looking what happened.
He almost gave the ball away while playing out of the back, like literally an inch.
Oh, come on, Morris. Let's go. Let's go. Nice combination play. Oh, he killed it. Oh, he killed it. Come on, Morris. Ah, he killed it.
Balogun has been great again. Good
Oh
layoff
my
there
God, dude.
towards.
Balogun's been our best player by far. It looks like Balogun and a bunch of scrubs.
Yeah. Yeah, like we talked about, if Pulisic can get 30 minutes in the second half, Pulisic being on with Balogun right there could be a difference maker. We also want these two to build chemistry.
Yeah.
We need it.
Yeah.
Let's see if I didn't miss anyone here. Nope. Yeah, they're saying Pulisic's always injured. Well, yeah. So let's hope Pulisic's not injured for the World Cup, please.
Yeah, jeez.
Dude,
Otherwise, Balogun's really gonna have nobody.
if Pulisic's not available for the World Cup, just go full on terrorist mode and just defend for our lives. Try to no our
Not
way
gonna
to
be
the
enough,
quarterfinals.
dude. It's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, because we have a mediocre goalkeeper too.
Yeah. At least when we used to bunker, we had like Brad Friedel, Tim Howard, Casey Keller, right? During the bunker era, we had goalkeepers that could win you at least one game all on their own. Now we
Well,
don't have a goalkeeper that can win
I
anything.
mean, go back to the 2014 World Cup. If we had Matt Freese instead of Tim Howard, it would have been 5-0 Belgium, 5-1, whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe more. Might have been the worst defeat of that World Cup. Might have. Beat the 7-1, maybe.
What is Barston doing so high up the field?
He's a winger. Also, Aiden Morris has been kind of poor today, don't you think?
Yeah, he has. Definitely, you see the big difference between him and Tessman.
Yeah, Tessman hasn't looked bad. Well, the thing with Tessman, too, that's his game, right? He's not going to get the ball and single-handedly carry a team. Arfston trying his classic step over.
Oh, damn. That's a tackle on Tessman.
Tillman, Tessman. Oh, that's not a foul?
How is that not a foul?
That looked like a nasty tackle, actually. Ref, Tessman's like on the floor. Just stop the game real quick. Oh, no, he's up. He's up.
He's back up.
I mean, I'd like to see the replay, but Tessman also doesn't seem the type to flop, right? So 1-0 Ecuador here, roughly 34 minutes into the game. A good game so far, I must say. I've been enjoying the game from both teams. Very intense, fast-paced.
This is the types of games you need to be playing more often, not CONCACAF minnows.
It almost kind of feels like a competitive game the way both teams are playing.
Yeah, well, I think Ecuador wants to win for their sake, and these guys want to impress Pochettino. Except Barston.
Well, he's trying.
He's trying. That's what makes it even sadder.
I kind of want to see the replay again because there were people commenting the same thing you said, that it starts with a mistake from Aiden.
Yeah.
And then Richards obviously mistimes it and can't catch up. And then obviously Matt Freese probably should have saved it. The Brax 2000, tell Pete to stop spoiling the game. He's ahead of you. Guys, don't worry. Eventually, I mean, the problem is the game is not on the antenna. Otherwise, I would be ahead of Pete. And I would
Tack's
spoil
always ahead of me, and he spoils it for me all the time, and I don't care. I get good news early. Think of it like that. You get good news and bad news early.
And revenge is a dish best served cold. When the World Cup
He's
comes
got
up,
something up his sleeve, don't you
yeah,
worry.
I have an antenna for the World Cup. So I'll be like 2 minutes ahead of Pete. I'll be ahead of the game. Like before it happens, I already know what's happening. So don't worry. Don't worry. I got this. Let me answer this. It's actually a funny one. There's a guy named Thurtle in the chat, and he's like, why don't you clowns share the screen of the game so you're at the same time? Because anything we share of the screen of the game, for some reason, it can be copyright striked. Even the game. Even the score. So no. FootMob is fine. It's a website there. The highlights, the games, no. We're not risking it. I'm sorry, Turtle. Also, I told you already, you can synchronize. I'm at minute 35:50. And Pete's like 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah. JG McLovin keeps asking for Aguiman.
Oh, I would love to see Aguiman playing this game.
Oh my God. He'd spend so much time on the floor.
It looks like his Stupion is taping his ankle right there.
Yeah. Oh my God. Ecuador almost scored an own goal.
Barfston cross. Ooh. I mean,
that would have been the greatest own goal ever scored.
And Barfston would have gotten credit for it.
For the assist.
Except for the ball hit
cross bounced off the defender and then hit another defender and almost went in the goal.
Seems like they have a legit goalie.
Yeah, Alindez is great.
Like us. They're saying, Felipe, what do you rank your Portuguese level from 1 to 10? I would say writing, it's bad, but speaking Portuguese, it's pretty close to a 10. Probably a 10. Like the Brazilians would say I'm fluent. Maybe my vocabulary is not as great as someone living in Brazil, but maybe a 9 then. But my writing is pretty bad because I studied mostly in the US when I was a kid and even a teenager. So my writing is kind of shit in Portuguese.
All right, I'll see you at halftime, Tack.
See you in a couple minutes. Okay, long ball to Balogun, and he's off. He's off. Okay, Ecuador building out of the back here. 30 minutes. They try to go long. Still 1-0. Kind of funny that even though we're losing 1-0, I don't really feel... Oh, crap. Richards, good recovery. I don't feel bad for our performance. I don't feel bad. Or I don't feel bad about it, right? We haven't been bad today. I actually feel better about this game so far than the Japan one. We're playing Japan's B team. We're playing good against a good opponent, and we're looking decent here. Without Pulisic, of course. Tim Weah, cross, McKennie, settles it to Arfston, and he found Tillman. Does it work? Nope, blocked. What's the call here? Was Tillman off? They're saying Tillman was offsides? What was the call? I guess it was offside. All right. Ecuador ball. Ecuador ball once again. And Steven Spada is saying, gonna go for a quick walk at halftime, but we'll take the stream with me. Okay, Steven, you'll be listening to us here yap again at halftime with the US and Ecuador. Try to talk through our thoughts here in the first half. Okay, yellow card for Miles, but was that a rough tackle? Looks like he hit Kendry Paez from Ecuador. Didn't look like that tough of a challenge. Let's see. Okay, yeah. It was a bit reckless from Miles. I think in this case, it's a yellow. Okay, yeah, it's a yellow. A little bit reckless there from Miles Robinson. Probably unnecessary too, because it wasn't really a dangerous moment in transition. It wasn't really a dangerous moment in transition. I don't see the need to get a yellow card. I don't see it. And the way he like kind of like tackled Kendry Paez, the ref could have even given Miles a red. Would have been a bit of a soft red, but could have happened. It looks like Pervis Estupinan is going to be subbed out for Ecuador. His left ankle. He's going to have to leave. For the United States, we have Pulisic, Ajimon, McKenzie, and someone else warming up. I couldn't see who it was, but it looks like Ajimon might come in the second half. Okay, we're going to see Ajiman in the second half. What can go wrong? It looks like Estupinan got injured by Tim Weah. I don't remember if anyone in the chat actually fact-checked me on whether or not Estupinan was the player that injured McKennie in the Champions League like 2 seasons ago. I think it was Estupinan when he played for Villarreal. Yeah, they're saying the chat. Yep, I'm right then. Yeah. I mean, I cover these players on a weekly basis, but it's hard to remember every single detail. But I remember Estupinan was the one that injured McKennie. Tim Ream wins the header. Okay, the U.S. the ball now. Tenor Tessman. Al White to Weah. Stolen by Kendry Paez for Ecuador. Kendry Paez. Who was that? Richards. Good recovery. Despite the mistake, Richards overall had a good game so far. Some good recoveries. Almost scored. I thought Richards has been mostly good, besides the mistake, right? Besides the mistake. Okay, Tessman to Aiden Morris. Tim Ream. Chris Richards. Back to Tim Ream. 43 minutes. Okay, that'll be a free kick here for the United States. Some very... Okay, and Estupinan was actually subbed out. So Estupinan is gone for Ecuador, which, from a United States perspective, it's a good thing, right? Not that he got injured. We're not going to celebrate an injury, but that's one of Ecuador's best players right there, Estupinan. Tim Weah, good combo. Shot from Weah. Oh, my God, that almost went in. That was a very weak shot, but it was very close to going in. I think it deflected. It definitely hit a player. Weah and Tillman combination play. He shot, yeah, it hit the Ecuadorian player and that almost killed Galindez right there. That'll be a corner for the United States with Tillman. And among USMNT super chat right there, reminding everyone that we have a Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description of this video. There's a Discord link in the description of this video. Corner goes in, cleared by Ecuador. Another clearance from Ecuador. That'll be another corner for the United States. Another corner for the U.S. here. About to hit minute 45. 45. Probably not a lot of minutes added, I'm assuming. Game didn't stop as much. Gil is saying not as horrible as I was expecting. No, I don't think the U.S. played bad at all in the first half. I know we're down, but it sucks that we're down and you want to beat Ecuador, but I don't think we played bad at all. I would say we were even slightly better than Ecuador for the most part. But one moment, one mistake, we got punished. But I thought we played quite well. Tim Ream back to Matt Freeze. So 3 minutes added. We got 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Weah down the right. Try to find some options. Weah tries to cross, blocked. Okay. 46 minutes. Okay, what did Spicy Jeff say? Oh, you're eating a Caesar salad. Oh, the infamous Caesar salad, created by the Emperor of Rome, Caesar himself. Or Caesar from Planet of the Apes. Caesar from Planet of the Apes too. Yeah, the corner kicks from Tillman were complete and utter dog crap. Tim Weah. $47 minutes. Saying Way has been awful. I wouldn't say awful. Maybe not among our best players. I thought Aiden Morris hasn't played well. Aiden Morris, Arfston hasn't been good. Aiden Morris, McKenny hasn't been great either. I don't think McKenny has been great either. Tim Ream wins the header. McKenny, as I say, McKenny puts a nice through ball to Balogun. Here comes Balogun in transition. Cuts. Okay. Took too long. Should have shot it. Oh, Aiden Morris hit it. He missed. Balogun is dangerous in transition. They're saying Balogun. No, Balogun made mostly the right play here. And he found Aiden Morris. Cuts back. Aiden Morris shot it. It hit Tim Weah. Morris shot it, and it hit Tim Weah. And it was actually this is weird. On TNT, it says plus 3 minutes. On Peacock, it says plus 4 from the ref. So now I'm confused. It was plus 3. Peacock lied to all of us. I will never forget this one time that Peacock lied to me. I'll never trust them again. I can't trust them. They added an extra minute out of nowhere. So first half is over. United States 0, Ecuador 1. A surprisingly decent to good performance from the United States. Yes, I said it. Mr. Negative right here. Everyone calls me negative. I thought it was a decent performance from the United States, even though we're down 1-0. Doug Douglas says, best Caesar salads I've ever had was in Mexico. Doug, you can't go to Mexico to eat Caesar salad.
Oh, are we back on this?
Yeah, we're talking about Caesar salad. You can't go to Mexico. You go to Mexico, you're going to have tacos, burritos, not Caesar salad, right? Do you go to a steakhouse and you order salad? No, you can't do that. Like, I actually think, no, I'll leave it at that. DCC, I'm so happy. This USMNT team looks so threatening, especially in transition. Where has this team been for the past 2 years? Yes, we'll talk about this now at halftime. Despite being down 1-0 and people putting out the narrative that me and Pete are negative, I think Pete will share the same thoughts as myself. I thought it was a good first half from the United States. I thought we played well.
We played well. We got punished really on the only real mistake we made. It was a combination of mistakes. But yeah, we've looked good.
I think that if Balogun had one more threatening player up top, like a Pulisic, for example, probably would be 1-1 by now. Like, he set up Aiden Morris well. And I don't know what Tim Weah was doing right now. Weah runs in front of Morris as he tries the shot. I didn't get it.
I don't think Weah has been very good today, to be honest.
No, Weah hasn't been good. McKenny hasn't been good. Aiden Morris hasn't been good in Arfston. Everyone else has mostly been fine or good.
Miles is a weird one because he's playing really high up the field, almost like a wingback. And he's
but he hasn't
running.
been bad, right? He's been, for what you expect.
No, he hasn't been bad. I don't understand his positioning. The problem is several times they've played the ball into that right-hand channel, and Richards has had to step out and cover for Miles. I don't know if Miles is being told to play that high up the field or if he's just getting caught out, but I don't love it.
And also the yellow card he got was because he was higher up the field and he had to chase Kendry Paez.
Well, yeah, because Arfston couldn't. Arfston even tried to foul him.
No, Miles was on the right. Miles was a little bit too high, and he had to chase Kendry Paez. The yellow that Miles got.
Oh, that Miles got. Yeah. Oh, I thought about Richards' yellow.
Yeah, Richards was Arfston. Kevin Campbell, if Balogun had someone decent in playoff, just saying, yes, that's the point. He does have Tillman, but Tillman, it's one of those guys that's just weird.
He's like what that Gattuso said. Sometimes a good, sometimes a maybe a shit.
Yeah, mostly shit for the U.S., though, to be honest. Parker, thank you very much for the super chat, Parker. Brett Oppenheim, how you doing, Brett? Brett, are you in Europe? I think he's in Europe right now. Brett, Aiden and Max a bit disappointing this half. Balogun securing number 9. Overall good. Yes, I agree that Balogun had already secured the 9. He's our best 9. Overall, it's been good. I would say Aiden has been disappointing. Max Arfston has been exactly what I expect from Max Arfston. He's been bad, but just saying he's not disappointing me. He's being himself. Aiden has disappointed though. Because Aiden, I actually expected him to stand out, and not stand out, but look like he belongs, and it hasn't really looked good for him so far.
Yeah.
Jeff Carey saying, Tack, I had a mural of you painted on the side of my van.
Send a picture, Jeff.
Or
pictures
don't.
or it didn't happen.
Yeah, don't. And lucky for Dustin, the U.S. ain't winning. Otherwise, he would have to go with Spicy Jeff to Montana. So
he'll paint over your picture and he'll put Dustin's picture on his van.
Yeah. Jesse Negron is saying Freeze should have saved it. Way has been bad in my opinion. I agree about the shot, and I'm watching now the highlights. It's not a goal that you blame Freeze, but it's a savable shot that an elite goalkeeper you expect him to save. Like Tim Howard would have saved that. That would not have been conceded, right?
Yeah.
And that matters in big moments, in tight games like this one. Yeah, I saw it just now, dude. Like, you have to do better.
He's very close to the near post. He's too close to the near post because Richards was pushing him wide, right? He was pushing Valencia wide, and really that's okay. You want to lean toward your near post, but he was so far over.
Yeah, and the shot wasn't that close. It was like literally at the edge of the box, like entering the box.
It also wasn't that hard of a shot.
No.
It wasn't like a rocket into the corner.
It also wasn't too far into the corner.
No.
I also thought Richards was mostly good. Besides that, he was mostly
excellent.
Good. Almost scored, recovered, covered for Miles, covered for
a lot of recoveries for his fellow center backs.
Weiler is saying, thank you for the super chat. Weiler saying Caesar salad was invented in Tijuana. Guys, we have to stop talking about Caesar salad. We talked about it for like 20 minutes in the U20 stream.
Watch, by the U20 World Final, we're going to be with Mexico in the final, and we're still going to be talking about Caesar salad. Gilberto Mora invented Caesar salad.
Winner invented it. U.S. or Mexico. Oh, another super chat about Caesar salad.
Oh my.
Johnny saying Caesar salad is actually a traditional Mexican dish. Johnny, thank you, Johnny. I swear, man.
Okay. If we win the World Cup, you and I have to eat a Caesar salad live on stream.
Oh God, no! I hate Caesars. I hate salad in general.
Okay, but what if we beat Mexico in the World Cup? In the World Cup final, we have to eat a Caesar salad live on stream.
Can it just be tacos if we beat Mexico?
I'll do it in the post game. Okay, guys, here's my deal to you. If we beat Mexico in the final of the Under-20 World Cup, in the post game, I will eat a Caesar salad.
Because it's a Mexican dish, apparently. Apparently. Jonathan is saying 6.4 rating for Balogun in the first half is criminal. I mean, guys, I'll put the FootMob ratings here, but we talked about this before. You don't judge how a player played based on the FootMob rating. Like, for example, Ener Valencia, he was mostly crap, Ener Valencia, but he scored a goal. So, boom, it just magically bumps him up. Balogun was quite good, but he didn't score a goal, didn't get an assist. If Aiden Morris scored that goal that Balogun pretty much gave him, all of a sudden Balogun's like a 7.5. So
yeah.
And let me see who else here so I didn't miss. WCW4C, how much of the goal is on Morris versus Richards? To me, it's a bit more on Richards for that one. But so I don't know. Let's put
I put it at 50, 25, 25, because I think it's 25% on Morris, 50% on Richards, and 25 on Freeze.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Put Jam Floman when you have time. Talking about the keyboard.
Okay, I'll check here. Is a regular chat? I'm trying to find him.
Yeah, it's a regular chat.
Okay, I see it. Lewis Bronson is saying Zendejas may be better than Weah in this system. Well, the thing is, Weah is playing as a wing back, though.
Yeah. If anything, you put Zendejas next to Tillman.
Yes.
I mean, or Pulis. Like, I don't think he's better than Tillman, though.
Well, it would be Zendejas for McKennie.
Yeah, for McKennie in this game.
Yeah. Jan, there you are.
So I agree. Who? Show me this keeper. Where is he? We're all in agreement. We don't. I mean, Matt Freese might be a decent keeper. He's not a good keeper, right? Like he still can make silly mistakes like this. We just don't really have anyone. But I share your sentiment. But I have no names for you.
Yeah, the thing with Matt Freese is he's a goalkeeper that's more likely to cost you a game than win you a game. That's the problem.
Unless it's penalty shootouts.
Yeah, yeah, but for example, we don't have that in the group stage, and we might not live long enough in the game to get to that if he's the goalkeeper too. So
I mean, if we play like we're playing today, and even how we played against Japan's C team, we might get it. We'll get out of our group.
oh, easily, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
I think we'll get out of our group.
Ecuador is a good team in the group stage, right? That we're
Yeah.
facing. And by the way, Ecuador could be in our group. Right now, they're pot 3, and they're not CONCACAF, so they could be in our group. As we're saying, Weah, McKennie, and Morris were bad. What's y'all's expectation? Yeah, I thought Weah was bad. I thought McKennie was poor. I thought Aiden Morris was poor. I would also include Arfs in there. Everyone else, Matt Freese, I guess, like didn't really do much outside of that he didn't save.
That was
But
poor. Then
yeah. So Matt Freese too. Now Miles, Richards, and Ream, I thought they were mostly good. Testman has been steady. Balogun has been good. Tillman hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but I would say probably close.
He's been a mixed bag, Tillman. A mixed bag.
Yeah. What's my expectation? I mean, my expectation is for us to come back to the second half the same way we played the first half. I thought we were good. Like I thought we were mostly good. It was one mistake and we got punished, and we had opportunities to score. We got to convert though. We had better opportunities than Ecuador for the most part. Now, Pulisic will probably be subbed in at some point. That can be a big difference maker if we keep Tillman in and we keep Balogun and we send in Pulisic for McKennie. What can happen, and I hope it doesn't happen, is that he sends in Pulisic with Ajiman, and then we continue to play with only one guy up top.
No.
Ajiman was warming up.
I mean, they all warm up around halfway.
No, there was only 4 players warming up. Ajiman was one of them.
Oh, God help us.
It was Ajiman, McKenzie, which makes sense because he might sub out one of the center backs because of the yellow cards.
He's going to sub out, yeah, hopefully Miles.
Yeah, so McKenzie, Ajiman, Pulisic, and there was one more warming up too that I couldn't see. So we'll see.
A-Rob maybe for Arston.
I couldn't see who it was. It was someone that I could just see his jersey, but I couldn't see a number. It was like the training kit. Steven Coons is saying, not much. FootMob has Balogun as our lowest ranked player. Yep, we have it on screen here. No, the lowest ranked player is Matt Freese at 5.8. And McKennie is also 6.3, and Testman is 6.2. So no, he's not the low 6.3 for Miles also. But no, Balogun has definitely been our top performer in the first half, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Zach, why does Pochettino love Ajiman so much? I mean,
who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe he drives golf carts safely. Maybe he has like a safety merit award for how he drives golf carts. Maybe he was a caddy in his previous career before becoming a soccer player, and so he's very safe and slow with golf carts, unlike Joe Scally. For me, very important.
We don't really know, Zach. Unfortunately, we don't know the answer to that. Maybe he just thinks Ajiman is a very good guy, which I'm happy if he is, but it shouldn't be the criteria, the ultimate criteria for a national team. But everyone, if you just tuned in, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We will be doing a post-game live stream after this game at 11 Yanks. So not here, at 11 Yanks. That will be the post-game. Hopefully to celebrate. Honestly, if we play like this and we pull a draw, I wouldn't celebrate it, but I would see it would be a reason. I would say it's a reason to be optimistic for the future. Yeah. If we can pull a draw here.
Especially, following up on that Japan game, this is the first time this year, frankly, that this team has looked competent.
Pete, for you there, you'll take this one.
Pete and Tack, shout out to my son, Sam. We love listening to you guys. Welcome, Sam. Shout out to you and your dad, Gil.
Gil Sandoval. Shout out, Sam. How you doing, man? How old is Sam?
Tell us how old Sam is.
They're saying, he's saying, Bobby's saying, I cannot believe this, but Miles played pretty well. No, Miles, look, guys, we're not a fan of Miles, but if he plays well, he plays well. I thought for the most part, Miles was good. Now, the only concern is like what P was saying. For some reason, he was caught high up the field a few times. We're not sure if that's Miles' decision or Pochettino's instructions. which
Yeah.
it looked like Pochettino's instructions because it happened more than once.
Yeah.
And let's see if we didn't miss. MB Groovy saying, I feel like Zendejas over Weah is the move. Yeah, but guys, Weah is playing as a wingback. You cannot play Zendejas as a wingback. If Zendejas comes on, it has to be for McKennie. Or if you put him for Weah, you put McKennie on the right wingback. Like, you can't put
Even
Zendejas as
Musa
a
could
wingback.
play wingback, to be honest, better
Who?
than Musa.
Better than Zendejas?
Yeah, Zendejas is
Yeah.
not a wingback. He's a
No.
winger slash inside midfielder. Like winger midfielder, he can play in that two behind the striker.
Let me pull up the
But I
stats
think
for.
Zendejas is not. Didn't dress. Did he dress? Is he even on the bench?
I don't.
I don't think
I
he
can.
dressed.
I can check here in a second. But as you can see, I mean, I don't want to go full Berhalter, but this is a dominant loss so far.
No, but
This was
also the eye test. It's not just the stats, right? The eye test also showed the U.S. played better.
yeah, and you can see with the stats: more ball possession, more shots on target. They had one shot on target and they scored, right? But again, ultimately, you
More
need
corners
a.
too. Look at the corners difference.
Oh yeah, it's just that Tillman can't take corners. My goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zendejas is not available, guys. He's injured.
Zendejas and A-Rob are not available.
No, so options we have off the bench are on screen right now. We have Pulisic, Haji Wright, Luna, Aronson, and unfortunately Ajiman's there too. Watch him. He sends in Pulisic, but he also sends Ajiman and Rodan. He's like, yeah, go
For
Pulisic.
Tessman, he leaves Morris on and puts Rodon and Morris together.
Do you also see how out of his depth Arston looks in this game?
Oh yeah, completely. I mean, he's also can't even chase back to defend. And all of his like fancy moves, have you noticed he doesn't beat anybody with it? He just moves his body a lot with the ball at his feet and it looks like he's doing something and then he passes it sideways.
Yeah, it looks cool if you don't really look into what's going on.
Yeah.
If you don't think about what happens next, it looks cool because he has like
So
probably a good
yeah.
dancer.
Sam is 13 apparently. Midfielder in Arizona. Good luck, Sam. Keep working hard. Maybe one day we'll be criticizing you on the field for the
Mm-hmm.
national team.
Don't be an MLS lifer. Or
Yeah.
do. Honestly, that's a great career too.
Yeah. But try to go to Europe if you get the chance.
Yes. Yes. Well, let's put it this way. Play at the highest level that you can.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah.
Don't
So,
sign those DP contracts if you can go to the Bundesliga.
exactly. Go as far as you can in terms of level. You'll make good money regardless if you play professional soccer in a first division league in the US or even in Europe. Let's see. They're saying and Ecuador is missing. Yeah, that is important. Let me ask you one question, and then I'll tell you my answer based on what I've watched. And I've watched a lot of Ecuador. Which player is more important for their national team? Pulisic for the US or Caicedo for Ecuador?
Pulisic for the US.
I think Caicedo is more important for Ecuador.
We don't have an attack without Pulisic, dude.
They also don't have an attack without Caicedo.
I mean, they scored on us.
No, okay, but they also did. Okay, I'm gonna pull one thing up, guys, just so you see
Also,
how
Valencia
crazy.
scored 6 goals in CONMEBOL qualifying, right?
That's like half of their goals. But look at Ecuador here, Pete. Look at this streak. Look at this streak.
But that's even with Caicedo.
Yes, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Take Caicedo out of Ecuador, they still look competent. Take Pulisic out. Although, to be fair, we've been playing well today, even without Pulisic.
What was the World Cup that Switzerland was like 0-0 drawing everyone and they got knocked out without conceding a goal or something? It was like
No, it was New Zealand. It was New Zealand in 2010. They drew all their games 0-0 or one. I think no, they were 1-1, but they drew all 3 games, and they've historically the only team to never lose a World Cup game. New Zealand. Look it up.
Okay. So, but I think also in 2006 World Cup, Switzerland. Oh no, they scored. They scored. So New Zealand, you're right. They just 0-0 their way. And there you go. Ecuador just kind of like this is a crazy streak. It's like 0-0-0-0.
And then we were the first ones that let them score. That's
No,
not
then
good.
they did score on Argentina. They beat Argentina 1-0. but
That's pretty good.
But Argentina rested a lot of players because it was the last game. Like Messi didn't play. I mean, look, I'm not making fun of Ecuador. It's a really good team, just to make that clear. I'm just saying that there was one thing that everyone made fun of them in CONMEBOL was that this team just couldn't freaking score. But I guess there you go. They scored. Second half just started for me here. 45 minutes and 30 seconds. US and Ecuador. We'll see how it plays out from here.
No changes. No changes.
Not from us, but Ecuador send in Angulo for Yeboah and Kevin Rodriguez for Kendry Paez. Interesting. Are they testing in the game that they wanted to win? Or Kendry Paez also felt his ankle, right? That Miles challenge. He almost was subbed out when it happened. So maybe we're just injuring all their players. Okay, this is actually a funny one. Ashley's like, Messi's not even a key part for Argentina. What do you even watch? Okay, so let me do one thing here. When you say Messi's not a key part for Argentina, let me go to CONMEBOL World Cup qualifying real quick. Top goal scorer. Oh, Lionel Messi with 8 goals. So you're telling me that the top goal scorer of CONMEBOL World Cup qualifying, he's not a key player for Argentina, right? He's the top goal scorer for them in World Cup qualifying. And he also is the third with the most assists in World Cup qualifying, but he's not a key player for Argentina. God, I don't want to face the key players then because they're probably incredible.
No, Messi might be the best player to ever play the game. Ever.
No, but she's saying he's not a key player now.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
And she's saying how many are penalties? It doesn't matter. If he's taking the penalties, he's a key player.
Also, how many assists does he have in CONMEBOL?
He has 3 assists also in CONMEBOL, which the second best is 4. He is a starter and absolutely a key player for Argentina still. So come on, let's be serious here, please. This is a good question. Who are their key players then? Okay, Tim Weah goes through the first one. This could be dangerous in transition if Weah could pick a pass.
What is Arston doing? What is Arston doing?
He's trying to do a cool step over. Relax.
He danced on the ball for like 12 seconds and let the entire Ecuador defense retreat. Ridiculous.
He gets the ball and he just starts to have like those samba feet on and doesn't do anything with it.
It's an insult to samba feet.
No, he does some pretty cool step overs. It just doesn't do shit with it.
Yeah, they're just meaningless. Anybody can go on a field and do step overs.
Oh my God, Aiden Morris just got nutmegged in the midfield in a beautiful way. Okay, here comes Ecuador cross. Richards clears it again. Wow, who would have thought that when Arston faces a decent defense, he would be completely useless on offense? For the people that were saying that we should play him on the wing, remember that?
Yeah. Oh, here he is again.
And everyone, make sure to drop a like in the stream if you haven't already. We are at 600 likes now. We can try to hit 1,000 with your help. So do that. It's free and it takes a second. Please. What time are we at? So 48:50, 48:51, 48:52, 48:53, 48:54, 48:55. So now we should have been able to synchronize. Look at Pete. Actually, someone just put here, Messi is the top scorer in qualifiers with no penalties.
Oh
but he's not a key player.
We're still playing really well, dude.
Balogun. Oh, good ball from Balogun. Good delivery there.
No, he's been our best player today.
Oh, easily. Oh, Tessman, you can't get beat like that easily. Yeah, the only thing that sucks so far is that it's a good performance, but as it stands, we're not really getting rewarded by it, which that kind of sucks.
Well, our final ball has not been good also, right? Mostly. We get into a promising position, then Arston dances, does a little samba dance, the entire Ecuador defense retreats, and then we lose it. Or like the cross is not great, or the cutback is not great.
Well, I hope when he sends Pulisic in, he doesn't also replace like Balogun, for example, players that are
He
playing
might.
well.
He could take off Balogun for Aguimang, even though Haji Wright has like 10 times as many goals as Aguimang in the same league.
And then Pulisic's gonna dribble three guys, shoot on goal. It's gonna hit Balogun's butt, go in, and they're gonna give
Go
the goal
in,
to
everyone's going
Balogun
to say, he scores goals
with his ass.
because he's ass.
It's like, Balogun is also not Balogun. Sorry, Ajiman is like the type of player. It's one of those guys that you know that if you put him in a World Cup, he'll look completely out of his depth, but he'll fall once, hit the ball with his butt or something, and it'll go into the back of the net in a random game.
Yeah. And then every MLS comment or a USMNT commentator for 4 years will be like, World Cup goal scorer, Patrick Aguimang. He does things. He
Yes.
throws his weight around. He confuses the defense by falling down.
Well, he confuses his teammates too.
He confuses the fans too.
Apparently, Pochettino's very confused with him as well. Was that a penalty on Tillman? Like, it felt like the guy kind of hit him right on the line.
Yeah. It was tight for sure.
They're saying, yeah, Moises Caicedo, Hincapié, and Gonzalo Plata were not playing for Ecuador. They were not available. And Pulisic also is not playing for the U.S. as of now. Yeah. So Andre, turn off the game and come help with the baby. Okay, you can put earphones on. We'll tell you what's happening, but go help your wife with the baby.
Or bring an iPad into the bedroom and help with the baby and keep one eye on the baby and one eye on the iPad.
Yeah, or maybe make the baby watch the game.
Yeah. Show him what not to become in his life. Just be like, that's Arfston. Come back.
Do not play like Arfston. Tessman, good cross. Okay. Balogun was getting there. That'll be a goal kick for Ecuador. Just send in Pulisic at this point. We have good momentum.
Yeah, we have a lot of momentum. Oh, this is a great one.
Oh, I love this super chat here. If you were Alexi Lalas and company, how would you review this match? I want the Glazers' take. I need to think about this one here.
Can I give you my best Alexi Lalas impression?
Yeah, can you do it on the spot? Or do you need a second here?
I'll
do you
try.
need a second? It's up to you. I can think of something here too. I'm just trying to think who would I go try to, not really impression. I'm not an actor. I suck at it, but I can at least give you the takes that they would do. Pete, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, look, it's a good game. I like how the boys are playing. You're getting chances. All of these guys are getting chances in the game. Pochettino's watching, and they're putting their mark on the field. And they're saying, you know what? I want to go to that World Cup. I want to go to that World Cup. And Poch is saying, okay, show me on the field. And you know what? There's a couple of guys out there tonight. They're doing just that. That's an Alexi Lalas style.
He would probably
style, no substance.
You got to remember that he would also probably say something like, the thing with them, it's like very hard on the spot to think of what they would say as a take, but they would probably be. So, for example, Miles Robinson is having a good game, right? He would ignore or he would highlight Chris Richards' mistake.
Yeah.
And he would overemphasize the good performance, right, of Miles Robinson. Which, again,
Miles Robinson is showing tonight that you can play in MLS. And you know what? Poch has said this before. You can play in MLS and you can still be a damn good player out there. And for me, Miles Robinson is showing that tonight.
Yeah. That's Alexi. It would be funny if Ajiman scores. I want to hear Alexi's take. If
Ajiman scores off his butt, Lalas will say, well, all goals count, right? You know what? For me, it doesn't matter what part of your body you put it in the goal with. Goals are goals. And any striker will tell you they don't care if it's a belter from 40 yards or if it's off the butt. And I'll tell you what, even though I'm a defender and never played striker in my life, most strikers won't care what kind of goal. They just want to score goals. And Aguimang, he's got a hunger to score goals. And that matters a lot. And that matters with Poch. And it matters to me. And it matters to every single fan out there tonight.
You forgot to call me a moron.
Also, Tack is a moron. And what other clown he's with in the chat, in the stream, that other guy whose name I don't even know.
Yeah, he did call me a moron once. For anyone that's wondering, Donovan impression is too much.
Oh, I like that.
Also, Donovan just got his hair. He's happy now. Looks like he's a sophomore in college.
Donald, he's very soft spoken, Donovan, right? He'll be like, I do like how we're playing tonight. In terms of how happy the team is making me, they're making me almost as happy as my new hair. This toupee that I got, which is pretty good. I think it's been bothering me. Two things have been bothering me this year. The first one that's bothering me is how the team is looking. And the other one is bothering me is that I'm going bald. And I think we fixed both of those problems in 1 week. So that's a good week for me. I think if Pulisic could come to LA Galaxy, that's like the only thing that would make me happier. And so I want Aguiman to play for Barcelona and Pulisic to play for the Galaxy, and my hair to grow back. That I think is really like the Christmas present I want.
That is a good week for Landon. The week he fixes his hair, and
it's a great week for him, and the team is playing well. Barcelona are showing interest in Aguiman. You
no,
just don't know.
that's not happening. No, that one's actually fake news. That one's definitely not true. Mike Stad, I love this so much. The Donovan impression.
We need to bring on Pulisic.
Yeah, it's time. There's like roughly 35 minutes left. Is he not fit to play 30 minutes?
I don't know.
My only concern is like that he subs Pulisic. You got to keep Balogun on.
No, they need to get chemistry together, right? Also, you can't like rely on him being healthy in November. What if he needs more rest in November? What if this ankle injury is a bigger problem? Like, you've got to give them chemistry minutes if we want to get into that World Cup with them actually having some kind of chemistry.
We also have looked less threatening over the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's been Ecuador is not sitting back, but they're doing a good job of denying us. Like, we're playing balls into midfield. Honestly, if anyone, I think you sub out McKennie.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know what you do, though, because we don't have a lot of midfielders on the bench.
That was a bad pass from Testament there. And McKennie was slow to it, so both. The one thing I notice very often with these national teams is it's kind of true, right? A chain's only as strong as its weak link. And we always seem to have like a really, really weak link. Well, when you look at Ecuador, it seems more well-rounded, right? There's no like clear weak link in this team. Could you point to one Ecuadorian player? They're like, oh God, this guy's been terrible. There's none, right?
No.
While we always seem to have like one or two guys, they're like, what is this guy doing here, man?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, Ecuador's worst player is probably Ener Valencia right now, even though he scored. Been fucking sucking all game long.
But has Priest really had to make any saves outside of the goal? Not really, right?
No.
Like, they haven't really created anything. And that's credit partially to the fact that they usually don't score goals, but also credit to us because we're defending well.
Here comes Ecuador. 58 minutes. Now we're sitting a bit deep. And Julian,
honestly, I don't mind this. Win the ball and go in transition. I don't mind this.
Yeah, I just want Balogun to be a bit higher up the field, right? Because you can't be so deep that when you get the ball, you're not even a threat. Balogun should stay very close to the halfway line.
Yeah.
We're losing the game. He doesn't have to draw. Oh, he kind of is doing that right now, actually.
I think we need to bring on Pulisic.
It's definitely past due. Also, A-Rob didn't make the bench. I was going to say we're going to go all the way with Arfston, but yeah. Julian View is saying we need Scally, Banks, Winder, Caleb Wiley. Julian, Scally and Banks could contribute. I don't think Winder is ready for this, and Caleb Wiley, Wiley just came back from injury, so no.
Even though Haji, right?
Haji,
it's Freeman. It's
Freeman and Luna. So Freeman for Weah and Luna probably for Tillman or Weston McKennie.
I hope it's McKennie.
Yeah. But Pulisic.
Still no Pulisic, huh?
No. Barney7181. Okay, doppelganger alert. ECUMNG equals Mason Mount. Who is EC? Oh, Ecuador's
manager?
He doesn't look like Mason Mount.
Maybe the eyes a little bit.
He looks like an old school Argentine forward.
Yeah.
What's his name? It was he looks like
Oh,
Canija.
who? I
Canija.
think Hernan Crespo a little bit.
The
Remember
hair, yeah, but
Crespo?
I think it was
The hair?
Canija that scored against Brazil even in the 90s or 1990 World Cup that Maradona set up to
Oh
play.
my God. Miles. Miles just got bitched by Angulo.
Oh my, yep. Was that a foul?
No, apparently it's a foul on Angulo.
Yeah, they're saying
I
Canija.
don't think that was a foul at all.
Well, we'll take it.
I will take it, but that was a
Yeah, that's
major
not a
Miles
foul.
flop.
That's not a foul.
That's not a foul in a million years.
They're saying fooled by Prime, saying what is scarier, triple I Atlas or triple I Ajiman? What does he
What's
mean?
Atlas?
And what is triple I? Three eyes.
I don't know.
Or he's yeah, football Prime. What is three eye Atlas? And what is three eye? I mean, I know Ajiman. What is three eye Ajiman? I just don't know. Okay, here comes Ecuador. Good defense there from Aiden. Nope, they still have it. Richards gets it.
Oh, it's a comet zooming past Earth. Oh, I've heard about this comet. People are freaking out saying it's not a comet. It's like an alien. Guys, they're just
Guys,
giving you something to do during the government shutdown. They're trying to give you
yeah.
some other attention.
Also, keep in mind, guys, if aliens come here and they behave like us, we're screwed. We'll be enslaved. It's going to be terrible. It's
Yeah,
like, again, just don't worry. If aliens come here, we're done. And if it's also like, would a comet? How big is a comet?
they can be many different sizes.
Could it end our civilization?
Oh, if it hit Earth, sure. I mean, an
Yeah.
asteroid, if an asteroid hit Earth, if an asteroid 1 mile wide hit Earth, it would destroy everything.
So I guess if it's coming towards Earth, just spend all your money, go enjoy life as much as you can.
Yeah, go to Vegas or something.
Yeah, yeah, just enjoy. Like go do something, or go to the World Cup. That'll probably kill your savings.
Yeah.
It's
Can you
like,
imagine right after the day after the World Cup final, the asteroid is scheduled to hit Earth, and so it just becomes this celebration of humanity, the last ever World Cup. Everyone's just there, everyone, and then everyone goes and lies down on the field the day after, and then it hits, and we all die.
that sounds very depressing.
The last ever World Cup, and we win it. We win it with an Arfsin assist to an Aguiman goal, and both
Well,
teams just celebrate together.
if
It's like
that
a
happens,
hippie protest.
might as well end the Earth, right?
Yeah,
Okay, but back here to the game, there were two subs. So Freeman is on. I believe it was Way is still on. Well, Freeman came in for Miles. He's playing center back.
I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
I
Freeman.
honestly prefer that to him playing wingback.
Okay, so that and Luna is on for McKenny.
Honestly, I don't hate Freeman at center back. It's not a terrible idea because he
No, it
doesn't
might
have the
actually work.
technique to be an attacker.
Interesting. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, let's see how this looks.
Well, I guess the next thing he could do is
He
just
just won the ball. Give him
yeah.
credit there.
The problem with Freeman that I've seen with Orlando City is he does tune out on defense. That's just a heads up. He does tune out at times.
Yeah,
So
but tune out is, I mean, that's something you can work on, right?
well,
That's not
also
an ability
he
issue.
tunes out as a fullback, so he has offensive
Oh my.
responsibilities. Maybe as a center back where he just has to defend, he won't tune out. Good play there
Dude,
from Tessman, and
look,
then Arfston just messed up the cross.
crossed it to the first defender. I
Good
don't think
little
we're going to
turn.
see Pulisic in this game, dude.
No, we have what, like 25 minutes left. And they're saying maybe Pulisic stole the golf cart. No, Pulisic is just injured. We talked about this. Brilliant player, but frail at the same time. Jeff Carey saying, what about the Fermi paradox? What's that? Any clue of what Jeff is referring to, Pete?
No idea.
Jeff, no one knows what that is. Please explain.
Mm,
All right, Diego Luna now. Yeah, it looks
man,
like
I don't know,
Luna.
man. I'm losing hope.
Well, we're looking worse. That's the problem.
Yeah, we are looking worse.
They're saying Weah at winger now. No, Weah's still playing wingback, guys. It's
Yeah, he's
just
still
that
at
he's
wing back.
higher up the field in possession. In possession. Moises is saying if the Martians came here to invade, there are Martians like invade Earth, and I can only choose one USMNT player to score a goal, and they got to hit it. Give me Patrick Ajiman. Okay, I didn't know you wanted the apocalypse style. You just wanted to end all life on Earth.
That's a very nihilistic POV. If you're relying on Patrick Argumont to score the goal that saves planet Earth, I can promise you, he'll not only miss, he'll fall down.
I think you guys are watching too much like Looney Tunes here, and that's not going to happen. So let's relax here at the Alien Talk. You guys are watching Looney Tunes. You watch Space Jam, so but Space Jam, they were smarter about it. They didn't pick Patrick Ajiman to save the world. They picked freaking Michael Jordan. It's like picking Messi to save the world.
Yeah. If you had to pick one player to score a goal that would save the world, it would be Messi, probably.
Yeah, you got to go with Messi or Ronaldo to score.
Ronaldo's crazy. He's still scoring for Portugal, too.
Yeah.
And he's like 41.
They also wouldn't really feel the pressure.
No.
66 minutes, Ecuador 1, US 0. Unfortunately, the US has kind of cooled down over the past like
Yeah.
15 minutes. We haven't really done much.
I think this game needs Pulisic. I'm going to be in and out.
All right, I'll see you soon. Maybe come back if Pulisic comes on for a
Yeah.
second, if it happens. See it. Okay, still 1-0 for Ecuador. Not a horrible second half, but definitely an underwhelming second half from the US so far. Not that Ecuador has been playing well either. Alex Freeman just shoved the Ecuadorian out of his way. That's what I like to see. Give him a little pushy push. Balogun turns with it. Malik Tillman. Tillman plays the same way as like those old uncles play in pickup soccer. The very technical old uncle. Seems like he's not trying. Tim Weah with the ball down the right. Weah to Tillman. Back to Weah. It was a bad ball. Oh, Freeman. That was a foul. That was a foul for the US. No? Tim Weah to Tillman. Tillman still has it. Is that not a foul? No call. Okay, the game gets a little chippy here, a little aggressive. Oh, Tillman, great ball. Diego Luna shoots it right at the goalkeeper. That's a very weak shot. Even I would have saved that. You got to hit that a little bit better, Luna. It was the weak foot, so it was the weak foot. Oh, we hit minute 69. We did it again. We did it again. Nice. Easy saying, how's my USMNT doing? Oh, we've had. I thought we were better in the first half, but even though we're down 1-0, I thought the US has had a good game for the most part. I thought we had a good game for the most part. Nice. We hit minute 69. How many likes we have in the stream now? 662. Let's try to get over 700 likes now. Try to get over 700. And that's a goal kick. A goal kick for Ecuador. Goal kick. Roldan. He called Roldan. He's gonna. It looks like it's Pulisic too, right? But you're gonna send Roldan with Pulisic. Why? Why? It's probably gonna be Pulisic for Tillman, and I'm assuming it's gonna be. Oh, and Ajiman. No, it's not Ajiman. Who is that? So I'm assuming it's Roldan for Morris. Probably Pulisic for Tillman. Diego Luna. Back. Tim Ream. Alex Freeman. Tim Weah. Okay, dribbles into space. Tillman to Balogun to Weah. Let's get a shot. Okay, out of bounds. A good shot over the crossbar. Good play there between Tillman, Weah, and Balogun. That was a good play. Not a good shot from Weah, unfortunately, but not a bad play right there. They're saying no. I've liked Freeman so far in this game, playing this like third center back role. I've liked Freeman so far in this game. We'll see how he does, but overall, here comes Tillman. This could be a goal. Go, 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 go. United States scores. Balogun. 1-1. The best USMNT 9 scores. My prediction. I told you guys it was going to be 1-1. He's been by far our best player this game. He's by far our best 9 and our best player. Balogun scored there. Almost missed it, by the way. He hit the post. (1-1), just like I predicted. So Malik Tillman finds Balogun with the low cross, and Balogun's able to finish. He hits the post, but it's a goal. And again, Balogun has been our best player tonight. He's been our best player, and he definitely deserved that goal. 1-1, and we got what, like 20 minutes to go? Oh, Pete's here. Hey, Pete. Balogun, it had to be.
Who else? Who else? And the thing is, we had some good combination play around the box for that goal. Tessman with a nice slip pass. Tillman doing well. Balogun with another finish. That's 2 goals in 2 games for him now. This is huge for us. If Balogun can keep playing like this and stay healthy all season going into the World Cup, and this is without Pulisic. We're actually playing well
on now. Pulisic's on.
I mean, now he is.
Yeah. Enrolled on.
Oh, no.
So we add a star and we subtract a player. No, we could go for the win here with Pulisic and Balogun now, because Pulisic's coming on and fresh. 20 minutes here to go.
Yeah. Let's go get the win, man. We need this. We need this victory at home.
Oh, bad giveaway here. You know what I've been liking so far?
We've also played well to get the win. Like, we're worthy of this win if we get it.
I'll tell you one thing, too. I kind of like Freeman as a third center back so far.
Better as a center back, honestly.
Uh-huh. Because he's more technical than the average center back, even though he just kind of gave the ball away really badly.
Yeah.
Freaking shit, dude. As I compliment him, he just fucking dribbles into the Ecuadorian player.
That was a great little slip pass from Tessman. And Balogun did well to hold off the defender there, too. It was not just the finish. Watch the replay.
Oh, yeah. He's being grabbed. That was honestly kind of a penalty kick almost. No, it just like it's what we were saying. Even when we were down 1-0, the overall performance was encouraging. There's obviously players that probably shouldn't have been there, but this was by far the best performance we've had under Pochettino.
Yes.
I know it's a low bar, but progress. All right. So free kick here for the U.S. all the way in the defensive end. We're 74-30. They're saying Freeman has been bad. Rewatch. I don't think he's been bad. He made one mistake now, but he hasn't been bad. Yes, he did just make a mistake, and sometimes recency bias does hit us, right? But no, overall, Freeman hasn't been bad. In limited minutes, of course, right? He's like 10 minutes into the game. Hey, my prediction, Pete, 1-1. So far. Yeah. One thing I liked about this game is that it was actually a good game.
Yeah, it was a fun game to watch.
Because sometimes I get really bored when the U.S. plays because some games are complete dog shit. But this has been a good game.
It's encouraging.
Mm-hmm.
It's encouraging. If we can get a comprehensive win against Australia too, then that would be at least a very encouraging camp.
Yeah, Australia, we have to win. That's a worse team than Ecuador. We have to win.
Oh yeah.
It's not a shit team, but it's a team that you should be beating at home. 75 minutes. What sucks is like once Pulisic came on, we don't hold the ball anymore.
I know.
We haven't held possession for like a second. Richard has been great today, dude. He's winning everything.
Everything in the air.
Of course, Alexi and some guys will probably hold him accountable for that goal and just talk about that, which they should hold accountable, but they'll only talk about that. But he's been our best center back today again. Yeah, they're saying Testament is gassed, and he does look a bit gassed. I just don't know what options we have on the bench. I mean, James Sands, you can give him a shot in the midfield.
Give Sands a shot. Roldan's already on. Maybe that's why we're not holding possession.
We lost the man in the midfield. Steve is saying Way is useless. I wouldn't start him with a full squad. It depends on what formation you go. I wouldn't say
that
he's
was
useless.
Great work by Matt Freese. Great work. Watch this.
Okay, here comes Ecuador down the left. Cross goes in. Oh, Freeze, great one.
That was very good by Freese.
If it was Baudry, he would have punched it into his own goal. Baudry. Even the name is kind of funny, right? Baudry. But I wouldn't say Way is useless. He's just very one-dimensional, right?
Yeah. I think Weah can be a fine wingback for this team.
"77 minutes. So we got, what, like 15 more to go?
Yeah, ish.
Chris Richards with the ball.
Oh, Roldan to nobody. Oh,
hey, that's pretty normal. Rolled on. And he just kind of tried a through ball, and he was hoping someone was there. That's what he did. He didn't see anyone. He's just like, I'm just going to throw the ball there.
But also, the weight on it was totally off. Way too hard.
But don't worry. There's going to be MLS guys saying Roldan got the job done.
He did the job. He led by example. He carried the bags.
He carried the boats. He also shook every player's hands.
Yeah, he smiled.
He also has a very firm handshake. He's teaching the American players how to have a firm handshake to intimidate the opponent. Roldan presses and doesn't do anything.
Come on, let's get the winner. I really want this win today.
McKenzie.
Do you remember before the Gold Cup?
What?
Do you remember before the Gold Cup that BJ was in charge of? She said, guys like Roldan, teach them how to pack their bags.
He said that?
I remember because I was like, what on earth? And he was talking about the Gold Cup squad. He's like, guys like Roldan, it's the little things, you know, showing other players how to pack their bags. I was like, stop.
Oh, boy. Saying Brazilian Fury saying Roldan is just 2 decades too late. He'd be a perfect for the 1998 team. That's like 3 decades almost.
It's 2 decades, yeah.
No, that's like 3. 2 decades is like 2000.
Oh, you're right. Shit.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. You think of 98 as being like, oh, yeah, that was a few years ago, just before the turn of the century. It's 2025.
Yeah, that's like 3 decades, Brazilian. Chris
oh, Barston just got cleaned. Oh, no. Oh, that's on Barston. It's not a goal, but it could have been a goal.
Yeah, he fucking sucks.
Terrible.
Cross goes in, header, and easy save for Matt Freese. Fallen Phoenix said, if we're trying Weah as a wing back, maybe Dest as a winger. No, Dest will be the wing back when we have everyone.
Because there's no wingers in this formation.
No.
Don just fouled the guy.
See. Roldan, you can't complain about that. You only hit his body.
You didn't even try to get the ball.
No. Why are we complaining? Like, I could see it from here.
Okay, we're bringing on Haji Wright for Balogun. So now Pulisic, I mean, it's better. At least it's not Aguma.
Yeah, no minutes for Agiman. I guess we
That's
celebrate
good.
that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And Matt is saying Ecuador's coach gives me Diego Forlan vibes. No, he doesn't look like Forlan.
He does look a bit like Forlan, actually.
Does he? Forlan was a bit
Yeah, a little
stronger
bit.
too. He's a bit skinnier than Forlan.
I mean, we're not talking about body type. We're not talking about like vibe and energy. He kind of has that.
It's the hair. It's the graceful hair.
Yeah, and the big eyes.
Yes. So Haji Wright is on for Balogun. It's not bad. Like Pulisic still has a guy up top to feed, right? You can find
Yeah.
Haji.
World Cup goal scorer Haji Wright.
Someone said he looks like Heath Pierce. What the hell happened to Heath Pierce? Remember that he was in the CBS show and then they let him
That's
go?
right. Remember he cried about not having a podcast
Well,
or something?
yeah, he was like, "Oh, I miss doing what I like or whatever. I miss like doing a podcast." And I'm just thinking to myself, dude, you can just start your own. You can just talk.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like crying on Twitter after CBS fired him. It's like, dude, we've never had CBS hire us. Just make your own YouTube channel. See if
I
anyone will
think
watch.
he misses getting paid to talk about soccer.
Exactly. That's what he misses.
Maybe just be better.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, Ecuador. Trying to go here in transition. And Arfston. There you go, Arfston. Finally
Wow,
did
Arston
something.
actually did something.
Yeah. Then he found Haji, and that'll be a corner for the U.S. So Pulisic will take the corners now. Let's see if he does a better job than Tillman.
Let's score this. Let's score. Come on. Chris Richards' header to win this.
Don't spoil the goal, Pete.
I'm hoping. All right, I won't spoil it. If we score, I won't spoil it. But if it looks like shit, I'll say something.
Yes, there you go. Okay, Pulisic will take the corner here with 82. We had 8 corners, and Ecuador had only 3. Pulisic is a bit better than Tillman's corners.
It's just straight, soft and straight to the keeper.
Yeah. Our head game hasn't been good today. Hasn't been good.
No.
Long ball. Oh my God, who did that? Roldan? Okay, he somehow got it. And then Freeman got fouled. 7 minutes to go. US 1, Ecuador 1. Everyone in chat, Roldan is garbage. Guys, we know this.
This is old news. This is his 40th cap. How has this guy gotten 40 caps?
I don't know. How is he? Let's go back to 2021 and imagine if I told you a couple months before the 2026 World Cup, we're still going to be playing Roldan.
I would have quit YouTube right then. I'd be like, it's over.
Imagine if there was what's the name? Imagine if there was like a betting market for that. Roldan 2026 pays like 5,000% of what you invested, and some lunatic invested $1. Actually, would have invested $1 on that. They're saying we could have had Aaron Long. Aaron Long had a bunch of serious injuries. Towards Achilles, I think Achilles again or ACL. Aaron Long keeps getting like these very nasty injuries.
Yeah, it sucks for him.
84 minutes. All right, Pulisic tries to send Haji. Nothing. Yeah, we haven't been much of a threat ever since we scored, have we?
No.
No.
I think adding Roldan to the mix didn't help, though.
No. Kind of added a useless player in the midfield. They're saying that Pochettino looks fatty. Well, he gained some weight. I wouldn't call Pochettino.
He's always been kind of a heavy guy. Even at Southampton, he was already kind of a heavy guy.
Yeah, he's from Argentina too. I'm sure after he retired, he continued to eat good. They have great food there. So
yeah. Although he mostly lived in Barcelona for most of his
They also have good
retirement.
food there, don't they?
They have
In
great
Barcelona.
food. Great
There
food.
you go. Which would be a place with terrible food, so you can go and lose weight?
The UK.
The UK, you can lose weight there. He lived in London for a bit. Didn't seem to.
Although the thing about the UK is they have like really good ethnic food, right? Like
In
Indian
London.
food is the best. Like
In
in
London,
London,
right?
not just London, even like Birmingham, they have amazing Indian food there.
The Midwest in the United States.
Yeah. Don't get me started on Chicago deep dish pizza. It's not pizza. It's not pizza, guys.
Yeah, I personally am not a big fan of like Midwestern food here in the US.
Oh my God, Roldan's touch. Oh my God, watch this.
Okay, Alex Freeman down the right. Freeman. Where's Roldan?
The cross to Roldan, and Roldan's touch went behind him like 20
No, that
yards.
was Pulisic. That was Pulisic.
That was
Yeah, that was
Pulisic.
Pulisic. Yeah. Roldan is still back. Yeah, I just saw it.
Oh, my bad. Why do they look kind of similar?
They're short, so you can get it
That's
confused.
what it is. Short kings.
Chris Richards. Alex Freeman. 86 minutes and 40 seconds, 1-1. Not bad. We'll talk about all of this also at 11 Yanks in the postgame, guys. So the reason we're
Yeah,
not
I'll see you
talking,
guys in the post game.
I'll see you there soon. See you there soon, Pete. Oh, Pete, by the way, depending on how long it is, can I go out in the last 5 or 10 minutes for the 7 things? Did Pete go? Oh, Pete left. Pete left me. He didn't even hear what I said. Because I got to finish the 7 things we learned early today. I have to finish it early. Oh, Winoke is asking, how tall am I? I am taller than Tom Cruise. I am taller than Tom Cruise. They're saying he can go to Mexico. They have Caesar salads. Yeah, apparently. Apparently Caesar salad is a very, very typical dish in Mexico. Caesar salad. Tessman, Tillman goes all the way back to Richards. 87 minutes and 30 seconds. Overall, very positive performance from the U.S. Kind of liked what I saw today for the most part. Not perfect, but I'd say good. Okay. Who has the ball here? I can't see. It's Arfston. Good ball from Arfston to Haji. Haji cuts inside. This could be number 2. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper. Nice little moment there from the United States. It was Arfston finding Haji. Haji's able to get the shot off. It wasn't really with the power that he probably wanted. Is it fair to say that we outplayed Ecuador? Right? Is it fair to say? Loser 97 cent. I don't know, but Tat gives short king energy. I already said it. I'm taller than Tom Cruise. I'm taller than Tom Cruise. I'll end it at that. And that's a very tall guy right there, Tom Cruise. Just watch his movies. He's like taller than everyone. He's taller than everyone in his movies. All right. The ball, now we're hitting minute 89. And Ecuador has the ball. Ecuador tries to go long. We're about to hit minute 90. I don't know how many minutes will be added. Here comes Ecuador. Ball goes out wide to the right. Cross goes in to absolutely no one. And Tillman clears it. And that'll be a corner for Ecuador around the 90th minute here. We're about to hit the 90th minute. They're saying Endrick is taller than... No, he's not. Endrick is not taller than me. I was right next to Endrick. He's not taller than me. Endrick is not taller than me. Let's see how tall Endrick is. Endrick height. No, I'm taller than Endrick. I'm taller than Endrick. Okay, corner for Ecuador. 90 minutes and 3 minutes added. So we got 3 more minutes into this game. Regardless of what happens here at the end of this game, right? Regardless of what happens here, it was a positive game for the U.S. We could end up losing here. We could pull a win. It could end 1-1. There's not many minutes left. That the outcome of this game at this point doesn't change the overall point that this was a good performance from the United States. Alex Freeman driving down the right. He's going to reset the play with Tillman. Tillman switches, a nice switch from Tillman to Arfston. Arfston tries to go. Good ball from Arfston there to Haji right. Haji, okay. He might have, no, still has it. Still has the ball. Doesn't have many options here. Arfston to Pulisic. Pulisic drives inside. Pulisic, no, forced it too much. That's going to be a goal kick for Ecuador. Saying Luna is taller than Tech. How tall is Diego Luna? I never met Diego Luna in person. I don't know. He might be taller than Tom Cruise. Soccer. So Diego Luna is not taller than me. Diego Luna is not taller than me. But he is taller than Tom Cruise. They're saying Tom Cruise is 5'7". He's definitely not 5'7". Tom Cruise got to be taller than 5'7". Tack is 5'8". I am not 5'8". I'm actually not 5'8". And Macwo is 6'1". No, Macwo is definitely not 6'1". Macwo is like 6 feet tall, roughly. 6, not 6'1". Remove 1 inch from Macwo. 6. I think 6 is fair. Diego Luna, 92 minutes. Luna, Roldan, Arfston. Tries pass, finds Pulisic. Pulisic with the ball. Not many options. He resets with Arfston. Arfston trying to step over, create space. And then a bad delivery from Arfston. That'll be a throw-in for the U.S. We're at minute 92:40, so the game is about to end. This will probably be it, actually. Is that game? No. So we're going to have one last throw-in. One last throw-in here for the United States. Malik Tillman will take it, and that'll be game after this. Tillman sends it in. Ecuador clears it, and the ref ends the game. United States won. Ecuador also won. We're going to go to 11 Yanks to talk about this game. I would say overall a very positive performance, a good performance from the U.S. The result is okay. We probably could have won this game, but 1-1 is not a bad result. And here's the thing. Before we go, drop a like in this stream. And if you want 20% off any Umbro product, we are Umbro ambassadors. There's a link and promo code in the description of this video. You can even share that with your mom, dog, cat, or that one person you don't like, and they can use it. And if you use the promo code and the link, you can get 20% off as many times as you want. All right, everyone, don't forget to drop a like. Tomorrow we have the 7 Things We Learned episode. I'll see you all at 11 Yanks for the post game. Ciao.